Hi everyone, my name is Musfirah, and with us here we have Sister Theresa Seow, who is a Catholic nun. Catholic nun. Okay, welcome, Sister.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for agreeing to do this interview with me. Okay, firstly, let's start by you introducing yourself.
Okay, I'm Sister Theresa Seow, a Canossian sister actually. We're a worldwide organization known as the Canossian Daughters of Charity, originating from Verona in Italy.
So, what does it mean to be a nun? Yeah.
So for us as a Catholic sister, is dedicating my whole life to what I believe in. And for us as Christians, as Catholics, it is embracing Christianity is really entering into a relationship, not just with a God out there, but for us is a God who became man like one of us. That's what we believe. And that's a person of Jesus.
So my next question will be, other than your love for God, is there anything or anyone that inspired you to become a nun yourself?
Well, I have, in a way, also when I started thinking of becoming a sister, I was very young. My mother used to say that I was only about 10 or 11 when I started talking. I have cousins who are sisters. They dedicate their whole life. And then, of course, the life of saints, you know, people who have lived in the past, who have given their whole life to God. I think it's not just the saints, because along the way also I meet people who are very inspirational, you know, who helps me to want to be a better person. One that I can tell you is Imam Habib Hassan. You know, his humility, his passion, and I find that he's a very cheerful person in the way that he gives, very embracing. You know, Habib Hassan is one. And then the other one was the late Mr. Lee Bok Guan, who was the chairman of the Singapore Buddhist Lodge, whom I got to know through interreligious dialogue. We were together in IRO. He has a great passion for the poor. And in those years when I was with him, I have learned something that he will always remind me. As long as a person is poor, we must help, regardless of religion. The poor will always need us. The poor is poor. So it's not your poor, mine poor, you know. These are really people who are very sincere, who are very genuine, who also shows me what religion can do for us. It transforms us to be better people.
Oh, okay, that is such a touching. It's really a touching story, even for myself, and I think it really inspired me as someone who just entered the interfaith scene. Yeah, because I don't because I have been studying in Islamic school since young. So I don't really have actually a lot of interactions beyond the Muslim community. I don't really have that opportunity. So yeah, entering IRO is a great I think it's a great platform. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I ask you one last question?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, looking at the situation that we are currently in, so do you have any advice from the Catholic tradition for people of different faiths or even no faith?
I think at this point in time, while we say the COVID-19, the virus is a bad thing, it's doing a lot of harm, a lot of damage to human beings, our lives and all that are affected, the economy, we have to stay indoors. And yet I personally also feel that it is, when we look at things in perspective, you know, just outside of my window, I see the fields becoming very green. The sky is blue, you know. The children, we have some children who are still coming in. And at the beginning of circuit breaker, I was saying that, well, it is also a time for families to bond. Because before all this, I think we've always been saying we are so busy with work and all, right? No time for the family. Whereas now circuit breaker for us force people to stay at home. And I did even tell some friends, I say at the end of circuit breaker, maybe we should have a baby boom. But on the other hand, I also have my colleagues here who say there will also be families that will experience challenges, because especially those that are staying within very confined areas, especially in rented flats. Over here at McPherson, we know that many of our children are in rented flats and they are living in very confined space. I managed also to get a donation through the kindness of Habib Hassan to provide all the Hari Raya cookies together with other provisions. And also food vouchers, you know. So this coming week on, I think Thursday, Friday, we'll start to distribute so that these families also, even if the circuit breaker is still on, they cannot visit family members, you know, especially the elderly. At least at home, they can have that little Hari Raya celebration. So I think that's what our religions, I think even for Islam, we're all called to do that. Right? To go just beyond myself and to reach out to others, and God will provide.
Thank you.
So we believe in the providential, the providential love of God. Yeah.
Thank you so much for distributing to those of with unfortunate families. So I think you will definitely make their Hari Raya more meaningful, even if it's just within the comfort of their own home.
Yes. We hope so that it will bring joy. Yeah.
Definitely.